Hey, how's it going, Ricky? My name is Devin. I just got off the phone with Rebecca. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm going to briefly show you 3 things I found on your website you can fix so you can start beating Mr. Cool Air Conditioning. These guys show up number 1 when you type in air conditioning Cape Coral. You guys can be here really easily. I know you're probably wondering why I would even make this video for you. Super simple. There's a lot of business owners out there that are so busy running their business, they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more business. The only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who is not. So I just make these attack plans. I give them away for free. A lot of business owners take this stuff and do it themselves, but some call me back and have me help them with it. Whatever you want to do is okay with me. My only goal is to educate you. Now I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and citations. And I wanted to comment on the design of your website because it's very, very memorable. I've never seen a logo like this. It's super unique, it's super cool. Very, very clean website you've got going on here. Having a video on here is also great to keep people on your page, which is what Google wants. Something else Google wants is a lot of content to help keep people on your page, and this is actually one of the highest ranking factors. Content is king in this industry, and you want to see a lot of words on your page. So the average website on the front page of Google has about 2,000 words. If I take all the content on your homepage and put it in a word counter, you have 531. If I take your main competitor, Mr. Cool, and I put them in the word counter, they have 405. So they're not beating you from content. I'll show you why they're beating you in a second, but the good news here is that they're not at 2,000 words. And by getting yourself up to 2,000 words, you're going to blow them out of the water when it comes to content. And that'll make this a lot of an easier process by doing that. One more quick thing is you want to put keywords inside of that content. A keyword is just a phrase that somebody commonly types into Google to find your business, such as air conditioning Cape Coral. So if I copy this and I go search your homepage for it, you can see it doesn't come up at all. So you want to make sure that when you're writing the extra content, you put that in there a couple times. You can also save your images as that. Like this could be saved as air conditioning Cape Coral instead of Ream HVAC. It'll help you rank as well. That's my first tip. My second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website on the internet is linking to you, driving traffic to you. And this is really important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest, and they want to see a bunch of relevant websites vouching for you. But like I said, they want to see relevant websites. So they're going to give you a lot more power if you have other HVAC companies linking to you versus if you had like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. You don't have to use it. It is a paid tool. There's free tools out there for all this stuff. Just Google like backlink checker, keyword planner. You can find all this information. It says you have 12 websites linking to you, while Mr. Cool has 80 websites linking to them. What you want to do is beat them and have more websites linking to you. And the easiest way to do that is just copy their websites and put them on top of yours to get a total of 92. If the websites are good enough to rank them, they're good enough to rank you too. You just visit this list of all these websites that are linking to them, go to these websites, and put a link to these websites back to yours. Typically, you just have to create a profile and put a link in your profile, or maybe you click the Contact Us button and email the owner and ask them. But whatever they had to do, you're going to have to do too. And if you follow just those 2 tips, that's how you become number 1 right here. Organically. If you want to become number 1 for the ads, you just need to bid higher than your competitors, but the best place to show up is right here in the Google My Business section. Getting here just requires having more citations than your competitors, and a citation's anywhere where your name, address, and phone number is listed in different directories. A directory is just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. My recommendation here is to figure out what directories Mr. Cool Air Conditioning was in. I'd put myself on the same ones and then add a bunch more on top. So if you found them in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in 300. That's all I've got for you though, Ricky. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it short and to the point for you. Quick recap: you want 2,000 words on this homepage and you want keywords inside of that content. You want to have more websites linking to the Mr. Cool Air Conditioning. I would just copy their websites, add them to your own, and put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Mr. Cool Air Conditioning. If you follow these 3 tips, that's how you become number 1 across the entire front page of Google. I recommend you get started on this as soon as possible. It does take time to implement all this, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you start ranking, and the sooner you start getting more phone calls. If you have any questions whatsoever, or if you're just too busy and you want someone else to do this for you, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is right down here at the bottom right. I'd be glad to answer any questions you may have and guide you in the right direction. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to hearing your feedback, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, Ricky.